Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the Archimedes principle. It is also based on the buoyant force or upthrust. To understand Archimedes principle, first discuss one activity. Firstly, take a piece of stone and tie it on the end of a rubber string or a spring balance. Then suspend the stone by holding the balance or a string as shown in the figure. Now slowly dip the stone in the water in a container. You observe in figure 1, you observe the elongation of the rubber string due to the weight of a piece of stone which is suspended from it in air. And in the figure B, second figure, you can see the elongation decreases as the stone is immersed in water. So, in figure you will find that the elongation of string or reading of the balance decreases when the stone is gradually lowered in the water. The stone gets fully immersed in the water. We know that the elongation produced in the string or the spring balance is due to the weight of the stone. Since the extension decreases once the stone is lowered in the water, it means there are some force which acts on the stone in upward direction. As a result, the net force on the string decreases and hence the elongation also decreases. As we discussed earlier, this upward force exerted by water is known as the force of buoyancy. So, Archimedes' principle stated as when a body is immersed fully or partially in a liquid, it experiences an upward force that is equal to the weight of the fluid displaced by it. There are various uses of Archimedes principles. It has many applications in daily life. It is used in designing ships and submarines. Lactometers, which are used to determine the purity of a sample of milk, and hydrometers used for determining the density of liquids, are based on this principle. Thank you.